to be here as part of the Parliamentary Friends of Morocco here from Australia. It's so important that we continue to foster and build relationships between our two nations, not only for what Australia can look to exporting to Morocco, but for what Morocco can look to exporting to Australia. It's so important that we develop these economic ties and friendships. We all know we lived in the land of Zoom during COVID, and it's wonderful that we're all now able to reconnect and redevelop those personal friendships and relationships that can help further both our countries.
With the President, who's given us a wonderful presentation this morning of all the investment and confidence that the King, Mohammed VI, has in this region, and hence the reason for the investment. He's told us about the phosphate mines, the fishing down here, how they are so focused on developing renewable energy, green electricity, and selling it back to Europe and to the United Kingdom, and how they are interested too in our ability to supply camel and goat meat into Morocco, and some of that comes from my own electorate, I must say. So we are already supplying some camel meat to the Moroccan army, and that's been a good thing for my people back in Australia. We recognise that Morocco is the leading democracy in the Arab world. It has a longer democracy, uninterrupted, and it is ruled very confidently and in a modern way by your king and your parliament, and we are respectful of that in Australia. We have the fourth longest uninterrupted democracy in the world in Australia because our democracy survived World War II. But you have a culture that is, apart from our Indigenous culture that has been there for 60,000 years, but in terms of our parliament, you have a culture that goes back much longer. It is so good to visit a friendly country as your guests, and we've been treated wonderfully well by our hosts.